Hey guys, Kenzaro here, and today we have something truly special. We've received the entire game map of Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. We know every location that we can visit in the game on Earth and also the locations which exist beyond Earth, such as King Kai's planet. We are going to take a look at all of these locations one by one, starting off with Earth. So why don't we take a look at the topmost area, which is Ginger Town. For those of you who do not know, Ginger Town is the place where Cell's first form appears and he starts absorbing all the civilians. So this town is in the game, we already knew about that, and I expect that scene where Piccolo fights with Cell's first form to be in the game as well. So according to this text written at the bottom, it says that this place, Ginger Town, is located near the west location of the map, and it is quite a lovely place because there are many people, many vehicles, good roads. However, this place turns into a ghost town after appearance of Cell. So yeah, we do expect Cell to absorb all the civilians in the game, and after that maybe this town is going to be empty. So the game map sort of evolves as soon as you progress through the story and as the changes happens to the Dragon Ball Z world. So that is really cool, because in an open world game, if a world map evolves with you, that's a really good thing. So moving on to the next one, we have, let's go to this place. At first, this place is rather empty with not much going for it, but in the Cell and Android saga, this is the place where the Cell arena is going to be made. So again, as soon as you progress through the story, I guess the map changes. So that's again really cool. Moving on to the next one, we have the ice continents. I already tweeted about this a couple of weeks ago. So yes, this frozen area is going to be available in the game. However, yeah, there's not much going on there. There's very few people, maybe a little village, but other than that, there is not much here. After that, of course, we have the Orange City. Orange City is the place where it is going to be renamed to Satan City after the Cell saga. So at first it is known as Orange City, then its name is going to be changed. Then next to it we have Orive Village. This place again doesn't have much, but it appears that there are some vegetable fields in the back. You can probably go there to collect some food, and you can talk to these NPCs. Maybe these are shops. So when we play the game, we are going to understand the function of these shops. Then next to it we have Ruka Village, which again doesn't seem like much, but in the open world area, I think this is going to have a ton of more content than we can just see from the one screenshot. So don't think that these areas are limited to just the stuff you see on the screenshot. There's probably a lot more to do in these places than what you see. So next we have Goku's house, and obviously Goku's house had to be in the game. One special function that Goku's house has is that you can visit Chi-Chi at this location and you can have her cook food for you. Eating that food is going to give you different sorts of power-ups to your characters, and that's a big part of the game. It is going to level up your character, and it is also going to improve your character's stats. So that's important. And next to it we have Yamcha's village. I have no idea why they included this location in the game, but hey, the more the locations, bigger the map, better for us, so I'm not complaining. Then near the center location we have okay, so this location is the place where Gohan and Piccolo train together. Young Gohan, not the adult Gohan. Young Gohan, when Goku dies after Red Saga, trains with Piccolo. So this is the location where that training happens. This one, then this location, I don't think I need to tell anyone about this. From just the looks of it, you can tell this is the mountain area where Goku and Vegeta fight each other, so not much going on over there. Then we have, of course, West City, the location of Capsule Corp. So according to the text below, it says that this is the largest city of the Dragon Ball world, and yeah, it is. Even in the game they have reproduced it pretty nicely. Like if you compare this screenshot with other cities like Ginger Town, this looks really big in comparison. And other than that, it says here, as you progress through the story of the game, there are many things that are going to be available for you at Capsule Corp, such as different training methods, like you can train in the gravity chamber probably, and also different upgrades for your vehicles, which more on that later, because there's another page where we talk about the vehicles in the game. Then we of course have Kami's Lookout. This is the location right above Corin's Tower, and I do think that Corin's Tower is going to be in the game, even though we cannot see it in this screenshot, but it does mention that it's right above Corin's Tower, so I think it is going to be in the game. And if you look right at the bottom place, you can see that pole that Goku climbed as a kid. So that's really cool. Then next we have okay, so this is the desert area where Majin Buu Saga takes place. One thing that I find weird about this is that you can see the color. The color in this screenshot looks a bit weird. If you look the colors in this one, in the small picture, it looks green and normal. But when you click it, everything changes. I don't know why that is. It's just a little weird for me. Then next we have on the south side, Nam's village. So Nam is a character from Dragon Ball. Many of you guys might remember him, and this is his village. Then on the south side we have two locations. One is Tenkaichi Budokai's location, I guess the stadium. No, we have the entire city. Okay, it would be really cool if the game has some sort of an option for you to take part in the tournament, and you can sort of just enter whenever you want as any character you want. That would be really cool. Next to the Budokai Stadium we have Papaya Town. So according to the text below, this is the most southern part of the game map, and this is where actually this is a sort of a tourist location where tons of tourists visit, and this is also the location where Android 19 and Android 20 first appear. So the entire game setting where you have to look for the two androids and you are waiting for them from the cliff, that entire portion is going to be covered in the game, and I'm really excited personally for that portion because you cannot sense androids. So if you have to look for them with your eyes going around the town, just running around like normal people instead of flying, that will be really cool. Now I think we visited most of these locations. We just have of course these two remaining. This is Rakko village. So this mountainous area is where you can shop for different stuff. What actually can you buy? Whether you can buy clothes, whether you can buy items, food, it's unclear. It doesn't say. It just says that you can buy stuff here, which is fine. I don't want them to reveal everything in one go. We will just play the game and find out what we can actually do here. Then the last one we have, of course, the Kame house. A Dragon Ball Z open world game would be incomplete without the inclusion of Kame house in that. So now that we've taken a look at all these locations, these are all the locations on Earth. So if in the game you sort of take your character and you fly really high in the open world, you're going to get an option to go in the off-world locations, which are off Earth. And those locations are obviously King Kai's planet. This had to be in the game. However, what I am interested to know is how does gravity work on this planet? Like if you're standing here and if you shoot a Kamehameha, is it going to go around the planet and is it going to hit you from the back? Is that going to happen? Like if you throw just a ki blast, will it just fly off from the planet or will it come around and hit you in the back? That feature, like controlling gravity on each item, is a bit difficult to implement, but I don't know, maybe their game engine is able to do this. So if they are able to do this, then this place is going to be lots and lots of fun. Apart from that, the text on the bottom actually does say that the gravity on this planet is 10 times more as compared to Earth. So I don't know, maybe you cannot jump really high or you cannot fly on this planet because of the gravity. And if they do implement that, consider me impressed because almost no other game does that. Then the next planet off Earth we have is Namek. Namek is going to be a huge part of the game because of Frieza Saga, and then of course because of the Boo Saga we also have Supreme Kai's world. We are going to get that portion where Gohan pulls out the Z sword, so we can explore this area with Gohan, and then later we can explore this as Goku when we fight Kid Buu. So as far as the locations go, this is pretty much it, but we have a little bit more information, and that is related to vehicles. So as many of you guys might already know, you can drive car, and that driving license episode, the filler episode from the anime, that is going to be in the game. So you can drive vehicles, but here is a little bit more understanding of how all that works. So you might see on the bottom left it says 10 out of 10. Some people might think that this is like your position in a race, like there are 10 people racing the car, but that's not it. On top of it, it says checkpoint though, so you sort of have to follow some checkpoints on the road in order to finish the race in time. In this next image we actually see that you can maybe customize your car. You can customize your car, you can change its look, you can change its power, you can change its battery, or maybe this is just a different sort of air car which is faster than the basic one, the yellow one. So maybe that, or maybe you can simply upgrade your yellow car into the red one. And this is not even the craziest part, because if you scroll down you see something more. Oh yeah, by the way, you can also drive in first person and that's cool. So if you go a bit down, it says bipedal robot, and that image in the background is exactly what you think it is. You can actually drive robots in the game, bipedal robots. And this sort of functions similar to how the cars function in the game. This is not something I was expecting at all, and I don't know why this is just so funny to look at, man. So this sort of works similar to how the car works. You have to reach each checkpoint in a limited amount of time, but just looking at this, man, I'm already sold in this game. So for today, I guess this is it. If there is more information regarding this game, I am going to update you guys on that. If you have any questions, anything regarding this game, trust me, I am pretty confident in my knowledge when it comes to this game. So if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks for watching. Thank you for your support, and I will see you next time.